People say a long time back the Greek gods were lazy. Sure, they might have helped make the world, but after that they didn't want to do much of anything. They even gave the job of making all the animals to that titan, that giant Prometheus. But when he gave humans fire and stories, the gods were angry. They said, "We gotta punish these humans. Fire and stories, they'll become too powerful. We've got to give them some problems." And Zeus, king of the gods, said, "I know just what to do." And he set to work making a new creature. A beautiful woman named Pandora. Her name means all gifts. She was great at singing and dancing and telling stories and cooking and sewing. Good at all the tasks that need to happen in our world. Great at speaking and solving problems. But she was also extremely, extremely curious. Now, after Zeus had created Pandora, he sent her down into the world. And it wasn't long before she met Epimetheus, Prometheus's little brother. The two of them fell in love, and soon they were to be married. And when Zeus came to the wedding, he brought a beautifully carved box. And he gave it to Pandora, saying, "Keep this safe, but never, ever open it." Well, after the wedding, Pandora was looking at all the wonderful gifts she had received from her neighbors and the gods, and she thought, "I wonder why Zeus said not to open this box. Seems rather strange, after all." And so she set it on a table. It wasn't long, though, when she'd walk by that box, she got to be curious about what might be inside. "Well, you know, if Zeus doesn't see me opening the box, it would be sort of like I never opened it," she thought. And one day, when her husband was away, she took the box into a back room in their house. She closed all the shutters and all the curtains so the room was dark. And she very, very slowly opened the lid, and poof! Out of that box came a cloud of the foulest smelling things in the world. Buzzing and hissing and growling things shot into the air and went flying off into all corners. They burst open the windows and opened up the door and went flying everywhere. And Pandora realized she had released something terrible. She slammed the lid as hard as she could. But most of the things inside were already gone. She heard a tiny squeaking voice say, "Please, please let me out! Let me out!" Pandora put her ear next to the box and said, "Why? The things that were in this box were horrible. Why would I let another terrible thing out into the world?" And the voice said, "Ah, you're right. The things that were in this box, disease and hate and fear and pain, all the troubles of the world, they're out in the world right now. But I'm not one of those. You see, the gods, they wanted to leave at least a small gift inside as well. And so my name is Hope. And the people need me more than anything, especially in these days." And after Pandora and Hope talked for a while, she realized it was true, and she opened the lid, and Hope flew off into the world. Which is why to this day, we have problems. Disease and pain and suffering, hatred and anger and fear. But we also have hope. And if we pay attention to her, maybe we can solve some of the other problems as well. And that's the end of the story.